Evening, ladies and gents of the chat. Waiting a few minutes just to see who joins and give people a little chance to come on and say hello. Oh no, I normally like to wait till there's about 3 or 4, maybe 5 in the chat. I'd love to make like a documentary on what it's like to be a small-time YouTuber. You know? Because like, you've got people out there who's streaming like to thousands of people and maybe even hundreds of people. Then you've got people like me who are like, oh, I've got 5 people here talking to me. This is nice. But this is all. I think it's very important when you come onto YouTube to manage your expectations about what you want. And I've only ever wanted this. To be honest with you, I'm too busy for anything else. Like, I've only ever wanted just to chill out with 5 to 10 people and just talk about history and things, you know? Because I don't think I'd ever change. I think if I had 10,000 people here, I'd still be talking to the same 5 people. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, or I'd literally just like talk whenever. Yeah, I'd play the game, you know, and I'd talk whenever it was suitable to talk. One way I've really seen it done really well is Media True Nerd, because he has his missus there with him, and she basically talks to the chat while he plays the game and comments on it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we'll get online in a minute and get going. I rewatched parts of the stream from last night, and I don't think I've ever seen a game be this streamable, you know? And if one game was worth the price of admission for the PS4, for me it was this one. And also, I just saw the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay for the Xbox One. Considering that's a much weaker console than the PS4 or the PS4 Slim or the PS4 Pro, I was very impressed. So I can't wait to play that on PS4. It's going to be amazing. Right, let's go, shall we? Those loading times, that was really nice. Alrighty, first of all, we want to get rid of this, where's Kage? Here he is. Funny thing is, in Japanese, Shadow Warrior is termed Kagemusha. And I never got why there's a game out there called Shadow Warrior and it's about like ninjas and stuff. Why didn't you just call him Kagemusha? They sound so much better than just Shadow Warrior. It's Kagemusha. I'm telling you now, on the Scorched Earth, ninjas are called Kagemusha.
Quickly, Kage. Stand and fight me!
Send me your best, warrior. Who are these jokers? Ooh, what was that? Hey! That little chest. Little chesty chest.
Here. Hey.
Yeah. I like the fact that Jin doesn't have any ninja stuff yet, so...
Samurai.
Ow! Wasn't expecting that. That's what I was trying to do. Dive in and out of his strikes. Who next? So alive over there, son. Not been your day, has it?
Thank you.
Get out. See, the game's so cool, it makes me want to walk around slowly, menacingly, just... Dot. I'll take the iron. Where the hell is she? Oh, I've got to defeat the Mongols first.
Who will fight?
Hey! One at a time, come on. Got him. Where am I going next? Aha. We've killed all of them here, so...
Jin, you found me.
You handled that well.
I should have heard him coming. Let myself get distracted. These people saw Mongols marching prisoners upriver. They had a blacksmith with them.
Your brother?
Sounds like it. They were taking him to a camp near the Canada Inlet.
I know the place.
Did you find any samurai to free your uncle?
Not yet, but I'm still searching.
I'm sure you'll find someone soon. Taka can help you, after we save him. Hard to believe I might see him soon.
He's lucky to have you.
He might disagree.
That's what siblings are for.
What about you? Any brothers or sisters?
Lord Shimura is my only family.
What will you do when he's free?
Take a breath. Because then I'll know there's hope for our island.
You feel that strongly?
I've watched him win victory against impossible odds. And after your brother is free, what then?
Honestly, I haven't had time to think about it.
It's going into spoiler territory. It's hinted that it...
Well.
Oh, sorry.
How are your wounds?
Mostly healed. Your bandages did the trick.
You don't share much about how you feel, do you?
I suppose you're right. My uncle taught me that a samurai masters his emotions, like you master a horse, or a blade.
That's a hard way to live.
It's not supposed to be easy.
So I think that there is a hinted romance between these two as the game goes on. Never actually comes to anything though, which is a shame. Because I think Jin deserves a little bit of happiness considering what happens to him throughout the story, but you know. But I do really like the fact that the characters in the story, they're not perfect and things do go wrong for them. Unlike in things like Assassin's Creed, I mean, I know I go on about it a lot, but I'll tell you now. Just like, do you know what I'm sick of doing? I'm sick of playing, you know, Dave, King of Men. You know? Like in every Ubisoft game, you're playing as like this... And even if you're a woman as well, you know, you're playing as this unkillable, unstoppable juggernaut of a person who looks stunningly handsome in anything they're wearing, you know?
Should give us a good view of the Mongol camp.
Whereas Jin has flaws, you know, he has scars, you know, he's not like a model or anything. Not bad looking, but he's not a model or anything like that, you know. Whereas everyone in Assassin's Creed games look like they just fucking clicked out of a catalogue and put armour on. It's just like... I said this before with Valhalla, I wanted to play as the big sweaty Viking, you know?
Let's look.
I wanted to play as the big sweaty Viking dude, but no, I had to play as...
Taka, without putting him in danger.
We'll find a safe approach. Defenses in back are formidable. We could scale the rocks on that side.
If they're loose, they might give way. Alert the guards.
The front wall there is still under construction.
Could be a way in. We can look for a gap in the front wall. Slip inside.
And cut down the Mongols where they stand.
If something goes wrong, they'll kill the prisoners. I've seen them do it. We have to go in quietly.
Like thieves.
What's wrong with that?
Before the samurai, this island was ruled by criminals. We changed that by creating order and delivering justice in the open. We live by a code of honor. And sometimes we die by it. Warriors like my father, we just wanted to give us a safer home.
I want the same thing. But we have to fight back.
I promised my uncle I'd never break our code.
Then bend it. To save my family. And what's left of yours.
Let's get a closer look. See what we're up against.
We should wait until it gets darker.
Let's move.
Let's go. Let's do some stabby McStabby.
Taka, he's been through a lot, even before the invasion.
But you took care of him.
Someone had to. He hated when I stole. But it was that or starve. I didn't have a choice.
I didn't choose to be a samurai either. But going against my instincts, my code.
It's better than getting wiped out by the Mongols. We have to fight back. Any way we can.
Wagwan, fam. How are you, Lewis? You doing well this evening? There used to be a guy who did like a wrestling videos called King Ross. And he would always say that at the start of his videos. Wonder where he is now.
Through here.
If they see us, they'll kill the prisoners.
Then we better stay quiet. And open their throats.
Yeah, the funny thing is... Oh. Funny thing is, the dubbing of the lips is for English and not Japanese. So when I played this in Japanese, it was so off-putting because the lips just didn't match up what the words that were being said. I preferred it in Japanese, to be honest with you. But the voice acting is really good in English too.
What do you think, Jin?
The bear's running with a limp. Your arrow wounded him.
This is when a beast is most dangerous. Remain alert.
Yes, uncle.
Keep after him.
I didn't think bears lived here.
They don't. But the fighting in Yarikawa drove some this way.
So it's the rebels' fault. We should feed them to this bear as punishment.
We are not barbarians, Jin.
Just how like stuck up and kind of evil some noble kids are. It's like feed them to the bears. Oh, I shouldn't really be. I realised I was sneaking there when my uncle was just walking along next to me. The size of Japanese bows, they're huge.
The bear stumbled here. Is it dying?
No. But we're getting closer.
Oh, Talon, Lewis. Yeah, it's going really well. I've got loads of applicants for it, so I'm narrowing it down. I may even make new groups because the actual game itself is all about an army, and so the idea is that I'll never be if I'm ever got too many players, they'll just form another squad, and so we'll have more squads that are doing different missions and different role-playing things like that. So we'll build the story of this like army through having lots of players. Like, one will play on Monday, one group will play on Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, that sort of a thing. And the campaign can be lost as well. Yeah, so the army can be overtaken by the army of the dead and killed.
Yes, uncle. If it's still alive, can I take the shot?
Prove you can control your emotions. Then, perhaps.
If you're interested, dude, the information's on the video, so just give me an email, and I can send you all the rules and the background lore and things like that, all for free.
We got him.
Careful. He could still be alive. This arrow should not have killed him.
Look, Uncle. There's a gash in his side. Not from an arrow.
An assassin! From Yarikawa!
Traitor! You would stab the Chido in the back!
Otakai! Control yourself. We are not criminals, like this man here. We are samurai.
He tried to kill you! He must answer for this crime with his life.
And look him in the eye. And teach him that samurai never acts out of anger or fear. And take his life with honor. When we fight, we face our enemy head on. And when we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai. Only cowards strike from the shadows.
I get that, Lewis. Yeah, not everyone's realised. You can join at any time, though, dude. No rush. You can, if you see the first couple of sessions and you're thinking it's something you want to do, then give it a go. It's basically designed for people like you. It's for people like you. For people who, are not sure it's their thing.
Jin, what's wrong?
Let's find your brother. We can't let them see us.
Use all your senses. Think and move like a thief.
I do like how his stealth kills are even less fluid at the start of the game. That's such good attention to detail there. Whoa, where's the shield gone? I suppose that's him.
Is that?
No, not Taka.
Oh, good.
Probably Lewis, yeah. I mean, when I'm probably going to do a little video on the actual setting. So the setting is Dark Age Britain. So obviously you've watched the video. The setting is essentially the world.
No, it's not Taka.
Like Earth, but in medieval age, well, Dark Ages with lots of magic and gods and things. So, and you'll be in Dark Age Britain at the time. You're not from Britain though, which is why you can basically be from wherever you want in the world. You're from like the Roman Empire of the setting. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, so The story is basically that the Jesus figure of the setting, the exiled king, he's called Jesus because he was fighting the gods to cast them down, and he cast them all into another dimension called Hell, essentially. And whoops, bowing by accident. So he's like the central figure of this world religion, and he's returned, right? At the center of the Roman Empire, he's returned. But he hasn't returned in a good way. He's returned at the head of a horde of demons, basically. When I say horde, I mean hundreds of thousands of them. And the legion of the Roman Empire, or Roman Empire as it's called in this setting, actually fought against him, and you were part of that, and you lost, and you fled across the sea to Britain to warn the rest of Europe, basically, that this guy's on his way and he's going to annihilate everybody. The thing is that most of Europe is under the sway of the exiled king's religion, so they're not really going to believe you. Yeah, you'll be doing missions for the Legion. The Legion will be walking through lands, trying to make sure that they can get away and they can do this and do that. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. And of course, death is very, very, very prominent, and it will happen to nearly everyone.
Get in here. We need to go. We'll talk when it's safe.
Come on.
This guy's a Straw Hat Ronin. We don't really like Straw Hat Ronins. They're
Let's get to the river.
honest,
We'll be safe there.
even amongst us, to be honest with you.
Are you with the Straw Hat Ronin?
I was. Cut ties with them after they started running low on rations.
Lord Shimura has been captured, and I could use some extra swords to free him. Are you looking for work?
No, but the other Straw Hats may be. Last I heard, they were hunting Mongols in Tsutsu Prefecture, by the coast near the Kishi grasslands.
I know that guy's voice. He's done other voices before.
This way. We're looking for my brother, a blacksmith named Taka.
Don't know, but a lot of prisoners move through here.
Let me just let that get on there. There we go.
Said they were moving the slaves. Where?
They mentioned Azamo Bay. And there was a blacksmith in the last group. Young man with a beard. From Yarikawa, maybe.
You'd better be right.
I hope you find your blacksmith.
Taka's alive in Azamo Bay.
The town is surrounded by walls. Rushing in without a plan will only put him in more danger.
I have a friend who might be able to get us inside.
Find him. The sooner we rescue Taka, the sooner we save my uncle.
Jin. Taka will forge whatever tool you need as soon as he's free. But after that, we're leaving the island.
You've seen what the Mongols are doing here. Lord Shimura can stop them. Stay. Help us fight for a home.
Home is wherever Taka and I go. My friend lives in Azamo Prefecture, on the border with Tsutsu.
I'll find you there.
I know this wasn't easy. Going against your code.
I did what I had to.
Thank you.
Lord Shimura, you deserve better than this. Convince your people to stop resisting, and you can walk free. Stop wasting my time. Kill me. You think you've lost everything. But your nephew is still alive. My men control the roads.
They build war camps near your towns. They see everything, and they will find him.
Lord Sakai will fight until his last breath. As will I.
You love him. Just as you love your people. You're a father to them. Will you abandon your children?
I won't make them your slaves.
So, death in the campaign, Lewis, is more about... It's just necessary. The stakes are high, and I even encourage you in the game to make several characters because they will die, and everyone's going to lose characters, because that's just the fact of war, you know? This is why it's really good for beginners, is because you're not really making this one character, and if they die, then you're right back to square one. You can experiment with different characters and different builds to find how you like to roleplay, and then, you know, eventually when you found one that you liked, hopefully that one survives long enough so you can actually get going. Or you can even give me a nudge and say, I really like this one, you know, and I'll probably be like, okay, well, you know, I'll try not to kill him, but, you know. Okay. So you've only got samurai stuff right now. It's only letting us choose one of these two. Perfect parry we'll have. I was wondering why that wasn't happening. I was going for it every single time, and it wouldn't happen. Ramira, you don't have to be from Ramira at all. No, the last Legion, or the Legion, takes on people from all over the world. So there'll be a Sunda in there, which are basically Mongols. There'll be Japanese. There'll be, you know, Ramirans. Yes, there'll be people from Europe. There'll be from all over the place. It's like a mongrel Legion essentially. Hey, Obsidian, how's it going, man?
You're a good horse, Kage.
We're just discussing the new campaign when it comes out. When we're doing it. Yeah, here he is. I made a start on. Do you want to, Obsidian? Do me a favor, man. Will you email me, because I made a logo for the Scorched Earth Japanese Japan Scorched Earth. So I'll send it to you so you can see what it looks like. See if it's something you found is cool or not. It should be on the video about Talon on the channel in the description. So send me an email. I'll send you stuff as I'm working on it, Obsidian, too, since you gave me the idea to do it. Where is that boy? You gotta pet the fox. You can't not pet the fox. There he is. Okay. Ah, charms. Yeah, these are pretty good. Oh, you didn't give me a charm.
I wonder if Sensei Ishikawa survived the invasion.
Let's find out.
We're in this together.
Sure, no worries, Lewis. As I said, you know, it's mainly for, it's a trial and error thing, you know. So the campaign is going to be, it's for people who know how to roleplay. Sure, you know, if you've roleplayed before, that's great. If you're not, that's also fine, because you're going to be having these characters that are basically throwaway characters, you know. And I may even wound them and not kill them. You know what I mean? They could get corrupted, or they could, you know, it doesn't really matter. That's why you guys are making several characters, and you're going to burn through them. You know, it's kind of like playing an RTS, really, but with a lot of role playing involved too. Hey, I went to standoff there, and you wouldn't let me. Ah, you son of a bitch. Ah, you just shot us, mate. Brilliant. Oblivion last night gave me, because of course, as I said before, the Scorched Earth is basically Earth. So I'm going to be writing about every setting and eventually. Now, as we were playing this, you know, Oblivion asked whether this was in this kind of thing is in the setting as well, and I said yes. So I thought, well, maybe I should just make it. Because I've pretty much done Europe now. Like, I've got it written down. It's like a 50-page document of Europe and how the Riemann Empire came about and all the wars leading up. So there are 3 campaigns planned before the book starts, because I'm going to write a book in the setting eventually. The first one is Talon, which you guys are going to play through, and there's 2 more after this as well, big campaigns that are going to be played over the next couple of years, and they basically form the world that the books are going to take place in. So. I mean, there are certain things about the world that are going to be pretty much set in stone when it comes to the book, but there's also going to be a lot of things that aren't, that I've said, oh, maybe I'll leave that up to the players, you know, see what happens there. And the Exiled King's one of them, you know, what happens to him and his army, what happens to the world, because he's trying to destroy the entire place, so, you know, whole kingdoms could be devastated if you guys don't do well enough to stop him, or to at least hold him back, so that so that Europe can prepare for his onslaught. Because if you guys fall relatively quickly, he's going to run roughshod over Europe before he finally gets killed. You know, before he finally gets stopped. So, you know, stakes are high. The stakes are high. But yeah, if you shoot me an email, I'll send you the rules and the background. It's about 30 pages. And yeah, there'll be all sorts of stuff in there. And it tells you everything you need to know about the world, and you can be from anywhere as well. You can be from absolutely anywhere, I don't mind. There is one person who is from Zambia, actually, asking me, because black people aren't really well represented in fantasy, and I'm not, anyone who watches my content knows I'm not into identity politics at all, but I do agree that not very well represented. But what I don't agree with is them being in England and in like Germany and Poland and all these other places. That's not where they're from. So you can feel free to be a black person in Scorched Earth. You're just from the far north, which is where like the really hot lands are. You're from there, but you can travel around and do whatever you want. You know, you can end up in Europe as a mercenary. That's fine. The Witcher does a really good job of that. The Witcher TV series, like, the black people turn up in that, and they're from Zerrikania, which is like this African style place. They're not from Europe. It doesn't try to bullshit you that way. And the Scorched Earth is the same way, really. So you can be Japanese, Chinese, whatever. It doesn't matter. The Legion takes all sorts, especially now, because normally they would have only, quote unquote Italians, you know, Riemanns. Latin people, because they're like, well, that's our people, you know, you can't. But there's a very good. That's why we did the legion as like a mongrel legion. You know, they're literally taking everyone. They're going, right, okay, we don't care where you're from. Here's a sword. There's the enemy. Run, go. You know, that sort of a thing. Yeah, that's it, Lewis. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, the Egyptians are in the game. There's in the game there is the I think they're not in. I think they may be in the guide. I'm not sure. But there is actually a place called the Tribunal, the Egyptian Tribunal, and there are 3 large pyramids in Egypt. And at the edges of the world, before like the vast wastelands, there are things called ether storms, which are like magical storms that can tear you limb from limb, but they can also power quite good technology too. And so the mages of Egypt basically use pyramids to put a protective shield over the upper and lower kingdoms. And so it's a very mage-heavy place, Egypt, very into mysticism, and basically as Egypt was in real life. But if you can imagine all the things that Egyptians believed, imagine all those things are actually real, and you've got pretty much... And then throw in a lot of Assassin's Creed origins, and you've got basically what Egypt is like in the current setting. So yeah, you can definitely play as an Egyptian. That would be... It's a really nice town. Are they linked with the Romans? Yes and no. Yes and no. They're more linked with the people of the north. So the northern kingdoms that are outside. So basically, what you got to remember about the Scorched Earth is everything switched around, because when the gods were cast down, the world was smashed apart essentially, and so things got jumbled up. So Europe is actually in the south, and the further south you go, the colder it becomes. And Africa ended up in the north, and the Roman Empire ended up in between. You know, so the Roman Empire is attached to like Africa and places like that. So yeah, it's and Egypt is up there too.
Hiyoshi Springs. Perhaps someone at the inn can direct me to Sensei Ishikawa.
Mr. Inn, this is a Bowie, okay. I don't see any inn here. If you look on Obsidian, if you look on my channel, the Talon video is it's on the thumbnail. It says Talon on the thumbnail. I think it's like the one before last night's session on Ghost. So it should be basically the first video that's not a stream. It should be the Talon video. I will check the chat in a moment. I'm just gonna talk to this guy.
A samurai? Alive?
I'm looking for Sensei Ishikawa.
I thought he fell at Komoda.
He didn't. Where is his dojo?
To the forest. I can show you the way, my lord.
Another samurai? Alive? I thought Lord Jinroku was the only one.
I don't know the name.
He's in Kashine, my lord. I'm sure he would be happy to see you.
I'm curious to meet him.
Did the sensei not fight at Komoda?
No.
He came to town for a surprise the day before the invasion. Hardly spoke a word, but he's always been a private man. My lord, are the stories of Sensei Ishikawa true?
What stories?
They say he sank a pirate ship with a single arrow.
Not the ship, but he shot a pirate captain from the shore. Routed the whole fleet.
I'd hate to cross an archer like that.
Do you deserve death?
I hope not, my lord.
Then you're safe from Ishikawa.
Like you just asked him, do you deserve death? What if he said yes? Oh,
The sensei's dojo
then I
is
guess
up
you should
there on the
stay away from him in that case.
Thank you. I'll take it from here.
One more question, my lord. May I ask why the sensei left his post as archery master to Clan Nagao?
No one knows.
Strange. Giving up service to a great lord for this.
Scorched Earth is the title of the setting. And it's mainly called that because, well, it's a scorched Earth. Like, it gets across the fact that this is Earth, but it's not the same one we live in. Because it was smashed apart by the war with the gods. So it looks different. But essentially if whatever culture you're from, I'm guessing everyone on this is Northern European, but it could be wrong. But it's like say if someone from like Africa was like, okay, like I want to play this, but where am I from? Well, you can be from Africa. You know, if you're from Poland, you can be from Poland. There's an actual place in Europe that has like the Poles in this game have winged hussars, and when I say winged hussars, they basically go to war on Pegasus horses. So it gives like a symbolic thing in our world, because they all had the wings on their armor. It was actually a real thing in Scorched Earth, if you know what I mean. That's the kind of setting it is. Former slave gladiator is pretty good. Egyptian samurai is good. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you'd need to do a lot of mental gymnastics to figure out why this person's in Japan and then is Egyptian and then comes over. But you could do that, or you could do it more like Bayek of Siwa if you've played Assassin's Creed Origins. Do it like him, where he's a Medjai, so he's kind of like a samurai, you know, but he's Egyptian. But he's not a samurai though.
There's a struggle here. Better look around. Someone was wounded. Remove the arrow. Bloody footprints. The victim or the attacker? Dried blood. The fight wasn't recent. Maybe the sensei is in his house. A humble home for a samurai.
Don't move.
Sensei Ishikawa.
Lord Sakai's boy. You survived Komoda.
We could have used your bow.
I was on my way when bandits attacked me.
Are you expecting them to return?
The samurai is never caught by surprise. I'm sorry about Lord Shimura. He was a good man.
He's alive. Taken captive by the Mongols.
Then there's hope.
That's why I've come. Help me save him.
I can't. My student is missing. A skilled archer.
I will help you look. Then you can both help me free Lord Shimura.
Try and keep up, Sakai. Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any others who can fight back?
Besides us? I don't know yet.
You'd better find out quickly. We can't free your uncle by ourselves.
I can help track your student.
I need no help tracking Tomoe.
Tomoe. A woman. From what clan?
No clan. A peasant. But she can outshoot any samurai I know. Even you, Sakai.
The last time I saw you was 10 years ago.
You came to study with me.
You remember?
I remember most of the students I reject.
Instead, you took this Tomoe as your student.
You showed promise. Tomoe is a prodigy.
Mongols!
Hey, what? I love how, like... I don't know. It seems very harsh to me. Seems very, very harsh. It's hit me like the once, and I was literally... He hit me like 1-2 quick, and I was gone. Whoa.
Fight like drunk tanuki.
They fought well enough at Komoda.
Even tanuki can catch a tiger when it's sleeping.
I think that means down. Do you know the archers?
The moist trail picks up here. Come.
Because whenever you see the Japanese archers and they shoot at you, they say, get down, and then they fire.
Like they came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town will be the next to fall.
Something happened here.
An ambush. Look around.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
The attack was sudden.
One thing I don't like as well, I can revive my allies, but my allies can't revive me if I'm down.
Blood, but not much.
No one died.
A Japanese quiver.
A gift to my greatest student. I fear the worst. Tomoe would never leave the quiver behind.
Unless she was pursued.
Or captured.
To what end?
Interrogation. Torture. Worse.
They may be doing the same to Lord Shimura.
Fear is a weapon, Sakai. Do not let the Mongols use it against you.
Your student. Where would they take her?
Fort Nakayama. The fort is nearby. I should have fought at Komoda with you.
Better you didn't. We lost enough there.
Why did the samurai fail?
The Mongols fought like animals.
Wrong answer.
I saw it with my own eyes.
An archer's aim relies not on eyes, but on body, mind, and spirit. Stop here. We need to talk.
What's wrong, Sensei?
This bow was a gift to me from Lord Nagao many years ago.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Of course it is. And there's nothing more painful to me than a perfect bow ineptly used.
Then it's a good thing you're giving it to me.
Who said anything about giving? Prove you can shoot straight. I'll let you borrow it. Try it out before we go into battle. Aim for that lamp closest to us. The further the target, the more your arrow drops. Now the one further down the road. On the left. That. Let's see if you can hit the one furthest away. Focus, Sakai.
I'm getting used to the grip.
Don't make me regret this.
I'd hate to add to such a long list.
What the hell? I hit that. What the hell? Guys, I'm hitting this, right?
How does it feel?
Like it was made for me.
It wasn't. So take good care of it. Let's go.
Yeah, I still play. I've got an Age of Sigmar army in ogres and orcs, and I would play 40k, but obviously lockdown, not seeing very much. But I've got a full Space Marine chapter, not a full chapter because that would be like hundreds of models. But I've got like a company now that I did at Games Workshop when I was working there. I've always had those. How about you, Lewis? Are you still playing?
A bow like this would have helped at Komoda.
It is a good bow, but victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
You haven't seen the Mongols fire weapons.
And they have not yet won. Fort Nakayama.
I hope your student is inside.
We'll get a better look at the defenses from up there. This spot is perfect.
I'll find a way in. Open the gate. Then we hit them.
You always charge into battle with your hakama half-tied?
You have a better idea?
Patience, Sakai. The Mongols will send men to find their missing patrol. When they open the gates, we strike.
The longer we delay, the longer Tomoe remains in danger.
She can take care of herself. Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
Hornet nests. One shot could stir them up.
The Mongols will face the sting of insects and arrows.
Those barrels could do some damage.
We'll find out.
An arrow in those hanging lights will kick up sparks.
And start fires.
They have many archers.
They're skilled, but we are better. When the gates open, distract the enemy and rain arrows on their heads.
Then we storm the fort and free Tomoe.
Good. Now we wait.
They're opening the gates.
Wait for my signal. Get ready. Now, send them to their ancestors.
Oh, there's some over there as well. Wow, okay. So the arrows have gone from being, like, unreliable to laser focus now. So I'm trying to adjust the shots that don't need adjusting.
That's a guy.
There are more inside.
Not for long. Let's find Tomoe.
Just ready. People inside.
Good lord, like... Oh, come on! What was that? What was that? What was that? Have they changed that? Like, he literally just hits you with two things that you can block, and then immediately hits you with something that you can't. There's no way you can defend against that. I think that's a glitch. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't remember that in the normal game, when I played it last. Can literally just hit you with... Look at that. I just... Like, they're just getting hits now, which are just seeming a bit odd. How'd you like that? Come on. Game, I dodge that. I'm pressing dodge like a motherfucker here. So I'm gonna go like Assassin's Creed, for fuck's sake. What did I do? Killed the leader by just tripping him up. Oh no, there you go. There you go. I just tripped him up. Yoink. That's annoying. Yeah, that was annoying. So in the original game, like when you're in a fight with someone, arrows rarely hit you because they're afraid of hitting their own man, which is realistic. But now they seem to just hit you anyway, which is the reason why they did that is two things. One, if you're fighting someone and everyone's firing arrows at you at the same time, that's really unfair. And two, it's not realistic because obviously they're not going to hit their own man. And also now that fight there, they seem to be getting in hits that. Yeah, I was pressing dodge and it wasn't coming through, or one of the guys there, as you saw before when I died, like he literally hit me, which I blocked, and then he immediately hit me with one that you can't block, which isn't supposed to happen. They're supposed to telegraph those big ones, because like when I'm doing triangle, it telegraphs it, so he's got time to block it. I might catch him off guard, but like, you know, so the red one that you can't block when it fires red, it's supposed to be a big, you know, winding up the shot so you can have time to dodge away from it. But if it catches you, it's bad news. But I had no time to dodge that one, which is why I was like, what the hell? Like, that's not how it works.
Slain prisoners.
Tied up. Killed with arrows.
Tomoe's. Wait, this pendant belongs to her. Search the fort!
So I don't know whether they've updated it to do that or what, I don't know.
These arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn. And that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons?
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow. Scroll. Archery terms with Mongolian translations. Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them my way of the bow. Someone's personal quarters.
A woman's kimono.
Tomoe's kimono.
The Mongols freed her. Why?
Do you hear that?
A survivor.
Yeah, missed that then.
So cold. We're looking for a woman, an archer.
The Mongols caged her with us. But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow. She killed my wife. And the others.
The bodies we found.
She proved her skill to the enemy. And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts. Don't leave me.
I've seen enough. Let's go.
Isn't he coming this way? I thought he was. Why did he make to leave this way and then run the other way?
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. She joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
I pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei! I demand an answer.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?
She has no idea what it means to be samurai.
You drove her to the Mongols.
Do not judge me.
Do not lie to me.
I can't let Tomoe teach my way of the bow to the enemy.
Then we will stop her.
This is my fight. I don't need your weapon.
No, you need me. Victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
Lord Shimura raised you well. We'll hunt Tomoe together, but we do it my way.
And when the time comes, you will help rescue my uncle.
You have my word, Sakai. I will prepare to hunt Tomoe. When you are ready, meet me at my dojo.
We can't rescue my uncle alone. I need more people to join our fight.
Fine lady Masako Wadachi. If she's still alive, she's one of the finest warriors on the island.
See, the way that him and the horse interact, you lose that later on. You do get another horse, but like none of them are the same as like the original one, which I kind of like. I kind of like that.
The Mongols are everywhere. In a fight, they will surround me like wolves. I need to find new methods to keep them at bay.
Cool, cool.
A well-balanced blade I can throw to catch a foe by surprise and finish them off.
Yep, like it. Um. Yeah, do you like that one? Do I have any other gear? Let's see. Yeah, alright. No, I don't. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So... So yeah, you can get good armor from this next one, so we probably want to go do that one first. I know. I actually ended up going back to the grave of the horse and like saluting it every single time I played the game. So I finished my playthrough going back there and just like bowing to the horse's grave. But the thing is, though, I've done this on the channel as well. If you bow to the horse's grave, sparks fly from the grave and whisper around you too. So the fact that they put that in the game because they knew people were that attached to the horse and that they'd want to commemorate the horse is really, really cool. You know. This one good thing about this is that I love Kage. Like he's, yeah, one of my favorite horses.
Go by myself, and somehow you're going to make it to the Mongol fleet without being seen. It's the only way.
My lord, are you heading to join the rest?
What do you mean?
I've heard of a small resistance group gathering in Azamo Prefecture.
There are others fighting back against the Mongols? Brave. But dangerous if they're not trained. I'll find them.
Cool. Got another thing to do. What did he say? Ah, screw it.
Heard the Mongols taking blacksmiths into their camps and forcing them to make weapons.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, though, that secondary horse as well that you pick later on also doesn't act the same way, but I love that as a little thing. It says, you know, it's like Jin's got this horse, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, yeah, it's nice and all, but it's not Kage, you know? It's not your original horse. They don't act the same. They don't, like, Tell you that one now, I'm appreciating Kage a lot more now. That's why I used to not like. I'm being honest with you. Like when you lose the horse, like I literally refused to use the other one. I would run. So when I was going next, I was like, no, it's not Kage. I'm not doing it. Like I'm not using this horse. It's not happening. I think this is where a thing ends later on, like a quest ends later. Stumbled across it. It's not really animal abuse if I'm not using the horse. He's having a rest, isn't he? But Kage's just the coolest. Like, I think it was like 2 in the morning when I finished it that time, when I stopped playing. Or I was going to stop playing until, like, Kage was killed, and then I was just like, okay, I'm playing this until I murder every single person who was involved in this. Anyone else? You saw nothing. Are they climbing up here?
Jin. We looked them in the eye with courage. Only cowards strike from the shadows.
Forgive me, Uncle.
One sec. There we go. See you later. A little bit of iron. You can call for backup, will you? Well, he didn't even call that one out, did he? I hate the dogs in this game, man. I fucking hate them. I hate them. I really do. Sod off. Yeah, how'd you like that? What the? I only killed you like 3 times, dude. Come on. I can't stand them. Yeah, I can't stand the dogs in this game. Oh, they're so annoying. Okay, put the sword away. Let's sneaky sneak now. They're calling for more backup. You saw nothing. Oh shit, there's one behind me. Okay, right, you're both dying. That was gonna be nice, but okay, only blocked that twice, but yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't know what they've done to the update of this, but they're getting through with things that shouldn't be getting through. Do you know what? Fuck this for a minute. I'm gonna go around here. Oh, got ammo too. Sweet. The fuck are they throwing at me? There we go. Oh, come on! Where did he come from? Must have ran through the window or something. Alright. Yeah, you're lucky there, game. I couldn't see because of the bamboo. What? Christ, like they'll hit you and then immediately hit you again. It's very strange the way it's doing that. Right, have a good one. See you later, man.
Show me your skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna die because you'll hit one and then the next one will just. There you go. What? You're kidding? What? How is he not dead? How is he not dead? Good lord. The dogs take hits that, like, you know, swordsmen don't take. Cargate just chilling. As Cargates want to do. Nice. Getting lots of stuff here. Do 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 do. Anything else in here? Okay. So I was actually thinking in the upcoming campaign in having people that I know. Ooh. Be the legionary command, and having like subscribers be different squads, which would be pretty cool. Okay. Come on. Seriously? Seriously, you're gonna start me off with no health. Cheers, game. Cheers, thanks. Like, just... Thank you. Fairness, bit of fairness, this is cool. No health starting me off with there. Bang. Yeah, that's one thing I would get rid of from the game. Is starting you off in duels like that with no health. I think it should start you off with like maybe it should take off all of your focus to heal you up until you're healed up and then leave you with that focus. Do you know what I mean? And then if you start off the fight with no focus, you just don't get you don't get any more health. That'll be fine. But just starting you off with like no health is like it's just a license for irritation. So, to be honest with you, still best game this year though. I don't think it's ever going to be a perfect game. To be honest with you, I don't think it's ever going to be anything. Okay, let me see that. What's an unblockable attack? It's the red one, isn't it? Ah, right, you know, it's the blue one that they're doing. Okay, fine. We'll take that.
Do whatever it takes to keep my family safe. So would I. But that crosses the line.
That's my Kage.
That's my Kage.
My lord, the Mongols have taken the bridge leading into Hyoshi Springs.
Many people travel that bridge. They'll be vulnerable to attack. I'll go there, see what I can do.
Thank you, my lord.
Out the way, peasant. Oh, did he kill a Mongol? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I was trying to help him.
Master Kage, come here and fight!
Who's next? Whew. 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 I don't think sword fighting will ever be done this good again. I'm just gonna completely lay it out there for everyone. That felt so good. That felt like an actual, you know, it was so quick. Like just bang, 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 just. Kage, where are you? There we go. Yeah, I honestly don't think it'll ever be that good again. Yeah. There are certain fights in this and duels where it just feels so smooth. And it's going so quickly. And towards the end of the game, you know, especially in new game and after you've completed the game too, and you're going to the bandit camps and stuff, you're doing these duels that are just silky smooth, and they're just going move, 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 block, 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 dodge, dodge, move, dodge, move, dodge, move, block, dodge, move, like all the time. And I've even caught a few of them on camera. And
Clan Adachi's estate. Lady Masako should be here.
The fact that the game has taught you to do that as well, like, even now after not playing the game for months, I'm struggling with it. But I know towards the end of the game I'll be doing things like that again, and it makes you feel so good to be doing that now and to be like
Masako,
able to do
warriors of Clan Adachi, is anyone here? Lady Masako, it's Jin Sakai. Kill him! Where's Lady Masako?
Remains of a battle.
Game, getting sick of blocking these things and it just not doing it. I sing its praises and it does stuff like this. Like, I know I blocked that. I pressed the fucking button miles before he touched me.
Nothing back here.
I wish it would stop making a dick out of me, honestly. Like, I press the fucking button and it just decides...
Force their way in.
Nah. That's some Assassin's Creed shit, that is. Again, block that one too? What is going on with this? What is going on?
Remains of a battle.
Tell me where she is.
About time.
Who were these men?
What is going on?
Not Mongols. And not bandits. I need to find out what happened here.
I know it's updated several times since I played it last. But I swear to you, I would not have a go at this game unless, you know what I mean, something really did happen. Like, I know I've played this enough, I know I'm pressing the button at the right time. And it's going through anyway. So I'm not sure whether they changed the way it works. Maybe you need to do it literally as they're hitting you, because I'm hitting the block button just before they hit home with a strike. Maybe you need to do it just after or just before that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on my timing then if it's changed. But it's really frustrating.
A naginata, used by the women of Clan Adachi. They fought to defend their family. They were trying to escape, past the children through the window. If anyone survived, they may have fled on horseback. Better check the stables. Empty stables. Someone took the horses. Blood's dry. Horse tracks. Someone fled the estate. They left a trail.
Wonder where it goes.
Footprints. The rider was being chased.
Follow the footprints. We're in the fucking... Why is it blowing the opposite way? Yeah, so they ran down here, yeah. They ran across here. Into the woods there, look. Yeah? Cool. Now, if I do this... Right, screw you, game. I'm just going to do it myself.
Archers were hunting the rider. The rider was skilled, knew how to confuse their aim.
Literally telling me to go the wrong way.
A fallen horse.
Hey Steve, how's it going, man?
This horse belonged to Clan Adachi. Dead for days. Lady Masuko, it's me.
Jin Sakai. They said no samurai escaped Komoda. My husband.
Lord Adachi died a warrior's death, defending our home.
Our home. Why have you come?
The Mongol Khan has captured Lord Shimura. If your clan joins me, we can save my uncle and avenge your men.
Clan Adachi is dead. Massacred by our own people.
Traitors. Why would they kill those who swore to protect them?
I intend to find out.
I'm coming with you.
No. Do not set aside your concerns for mine.
The family of samurai are my concern. I know what it means to be the last of one's clan.
I cannot be responsible for your death.
You won't be.
Ride with me.
Still really enjoying it. Still one of the best games I've ever played. It's just, I don't know, the timing seems a little bit off with the blocking right now. I don't know what's going on, but... We'll see if it straightens up as we play.
Men at your estate.
They were waiting to finish what they started. The night my husband and sons rode to face the Mongols. The assassins came to our home. My sister took the children and fled. I stayed with my sons' wives to fight our attackers. We were outnumbered. And then I was the only one left.
That's how it ended for me at Komoda.
For me, it wasn't over. I buried them here with the rest of our family. I tried to save them, but the assassins caught them on the road, cut them down. My sister, my grandchildren, even little Natsu. She was just born. All I could do was bury her with her mother.
This never should have happened.
My sister should have been buried with her husband in the north. But at least she is with family. Come. We ride for the Golden Temple.
Golden Temple's one of my favourite places in this game.
I'm sorry you endured this alone.
I am not alone. The killers are alive.
They will pay for what they did.
Every moment the killers walk free brings me shame.
You can't blame yourself.
But it is my duty to punish them for it.
Look at that.
You'll have to go in without me. Find the monk named Sogen, and tell him the fate of Clan Adachi.
What are you plotting, Lady Masako?
Indulge a grieving widow. Once you've talked to Sogen, find the armorer. She is repairing something for me. I want you to have it.
I will do that. Thank you.
I will wait for you on the other side of the temple.
Golden Temple.
Lord Sakai, it is an honor.
Are you in charge here?
I think of myself as more of a servant, my lord. Please, call me Junshin. I made this temple a haven for our people.
I'll spread the word.
If they cannot make the journey, there are also camps around Ariake. I supply them with all the food I can spare.
That's good to know. I'm looking for one of your fellow monks, a man named Sogen.
I believe he is sweeping the temple deck.
Thank you, Junshin. Continue your good work.
Lord Shimura's alive. He was dead.
Are you Sogen?
I am.
I am Sakai.
A samurai. Alive?
I have a message from Lady Masako. Clan Adachi was attacked. She is the only survivor.
The Mongols.
Traitors. Our own people.
How horrible.
Has anyone suspicious passed through the temple? A group of armed men?
Apart from you, I mean.
Not that I've seen, but my duties keep me far too busy. Please tell Lady Masako she's welcome to take refuge here.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Something fishy about you, son.
I need to find the armorer.
My lord! You made it!
You got a baby?
I came straight here. Stayed off the roads. Just like you said, Lord Sakai.
I'm glad you got here safely. How is your little one holding up?
He's braver than his father. People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here.
Take care of yourself. And the little one.
The people here don't have much to offer. But we'll do everything we can to help.
The hell is wrong with that baby, dude?
I told you. There's always hope.
It's like a little alien. It's a massive head.
I can help improve your blades, my lord.
Shut up, peasant. Not here for you.
Permit me to refine your armor, my lord.
Lady Masako sent me. Said you were repairing something she wanted me to have.
The armor. It's one of the finest sets I've ever worked with. Let me get it. It suits you perfectly, my lord. The quality is incomparable. It will serve you well, but if anything isn't to your liking, I can always make alterations. All I need are the right materials.
Thank you.
Nice.
Stay warm tonight, my lord.
Stay strong and as rooted as an oak, Kubara.
He's a legend storyteller.
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
The other way. Looks cool, but can't wait to upgrade it.
You got the armor.
It fits well.
It belonged to my eldest, Shigesato.
It is an honor. I spoke to the monk.
What did Sogen say?
He offers you refuge in the temple.
So my family's killers know where to find me. We need to move.
You think Sogen is behind the massacre?
He visited my home just before the assassins. The little bastard was their scout.
That doesn't prove his guilt.
No, but it earns my suspicion. Sogen arrived from Kamiagata at the beginning of autumn.
When we first heard the Mongols plan to invade.
The plot to destroy my clan took precision, planning,
And a war to cover the treachery.
Where is that monk?
There's Sogen, leaving in a hurry.
Let's follow the wolf to his den. We can get down here.
You sent me to frighten the monk.
I knew he would panic, make a mistake. Now he's leading us to his friends.
Stay close. We can't be seen.
The textures on the floor. It's really nice. I love how people in game. Whoa!
Did he see us?
I don't think so.
I love how people in games just talk to themselves. Just like people who in games who make like constant journals. Dude, if you've not seen me this till now, you deserve to die, honestly.
Get out of sight.
Run, bitch. Run, Forrest.
Let's get closer.
This way.
Masako's alive. She has a samurai with her. That must be who killed our men at the estate. You fools. Now they know I'm part of this. You have to find them. Keep your voice down. I'm going inside. Don't come back until they're dead.
Those men slaughtered my family. Spare the monk. The rest can die.
Challenge me!
Who's next? See what I mean? Like they hit you whilst you're in mid attacking of someone else, which is pretty shitty. Again, that was one I blocked that one again easily, but, you know. Forgot about that. Yeah, game, thank you very much for that. Yeah, that really didn't want to be messing around with things as he's attacking me. Like... Oh! Again, dude, I'm pressing the fucking button at the right time.
Sogen went inside the inn. Let's go.
Let me just have a look online here. 1 second. I want to know why that's happening. It's really annoying. Okay, so... Right, okay, so patch 1.04, the timing of blocks is now less severe. So what I'm trying to do, obviously, is I'm trying to block it just as the weapon nearly hits me. But you've got more time than that, so if you press it too late, it's going to hit you, if you know what I'm saying. So they've made it easier rather than anything else. They made it easier to block. But I'm used to playing this game where the slightest mistake... So I'm trying to do it just as the weapon hits me, but if you do that now, it's going to hit you. Okie dokie. So it's got to be almost as it hits you, but not quite as it's just about to hit you. So if, he swings his sword. If I block way before that, I block it normally. But if I block it as it's like midway through the swing, then I get my counter-attack hit, which is what I'm always trying to do. But if I do it after that, it's going to hit me. I'm used to doing after that, right at the last second, which takes more skill as far as I'm concerned to actually gauge that it's going to, you know, right at the last second and do it. But apparently that's no longer in the game, which is a shame. I really enjoyed doing that. I proved like you were good enough to do it, especially at like later levels where you're doing it really quickly to multiple people. But hey, yeah, I can get used to it.
Nowhere to run, Sogen.
You destroyed Clan Adachi.
I was only a messenger.
For who?
Knowledge does not end suffering.
You know nothing of suffering.
Masako.
I buried my family, one by one. It took days. But I'm going to leave you for the wolves.
We need him alive to tell us who he serves.
Our world has changed. Men of vision must rise to face it. And those in the way must be removed.
They were children!
Masako!
He was never going to talk.
We still need information. There has to be something we can use. Search outside. I'll deal with things in here.
Find me when you're done.
Can't blame her, Jin. Jin Sakai. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get used to the blocking again, which is a shame.
They've run out of food. Must have been here a while. Payment for slaughtering children. Is that all their lives were worth? Names. And a symbol. Masako might know them.
Did you find anything?
A list of names and a clan symbol.
I found the same symbol on these men. I've never seen it before.
A rival clan, moving in to take control. We have to stop them.
I will.
You cannot do it alone. When my uncle hears of this, he will not rest until the traitors pay for what they did. Help me, and we will bring down everyone who hurt you.
Together. When you need help rescuing your uncle, I will be there.
Thank you, Lady Masako.
Until that time, I have work to do.
Excellent, we got new gear. Right, so let's have a look at this. How much health was that? No, it was a little bit. Whoops. Take that. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Good couple of hours there. Oh, I've got 2 more technique points apparently. Do I? No. Do I? Guess I did. Oh, I've got 1 more. Alright, so that'll do me for now. Really enjoying this so far. As I always do. It's a phenomenal game, to be honest. I will do, man. I will do Obsidian. I may do it tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'll be streaming this or Dragon Age Inquisition. We'll see. But I may. It depends what I'm in the mood for. So I definitely wanted to do 2 nights of Ghost to start with. And if I'm in the mood for Ghost tomorrow, I'll probably do Ghost tomorrow. I may just save Inquisition for the weekend and start at the weekend. But either way, thank you very, very, very much for watching. If you said you're going to email me, please email me. It's on the previous video, the tell-in video. And with questions, anything you want about the upcoming campaign. I'll be doing a new video towards the weekend about the campaign, so to tell people about what's going to be going on. Until then, I'll speak to you then.